Are you looking for the best floor jacks? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best floor jacks on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Blackhawk B6350 Floor Jack. We like this Blackhawk B6350 floor jack the best out of all of those currently on the market. We genuinely think it is the best option for most buyers. It has a 3.5-ton capacity, which is more than enough for most homeowners and mechanics. Unless you're working on something massive, you won't need a floor jack with a higher capacity than this. A built-in internal safety valve ensures that it is safe at all times and prevents accidents. You can never go wrong with added safety. The swivel saddle allows you to position the jack right where you need it quickly and prevents accidents as well, which is something we can always get behind. We particularly liked that this jack includes a bypass system that prevents the machine from being damaged if you accidentally overpump it. This makes it an excellent choice for beginners, who are likely going to be more prone to overpumping. Overall, this floor jack is made to lift whatever you need off the floor quickly. However, like all floor jacks, it is not made to hold stuff for an extended period, so you'll need a separate machine for that. At number 2. Torin Big Red Hydraulic Floor Jack. The Torin Big Red Hydraulic Floor Jack is made of heavy-duty steel. This material is about as good as you can get, providing plenty of durability and longevity. You can expect this floor jack to last you for quite a while. It has a 3-ton capacity, which is slightly less than our top pick. However, we don't think that most homeowners will be missing that last half of a ton. This is fine for most basic mechanic work, and we think it's the best floor jack for the money. It has 2 large steel casters and a swivel caster to help with maneuverability. We prefer swivel designs, where possible. They're just so much easier to use in most cases. The extra long neck saves you some lifting time, especially when you're lifting vehicles that are a bit higher off the ground to begin with. Like many high-quality floor jacks, this one comes with a bypass system that prevents you from overloading it. This makes the jack much safer and ensures you won't accidentally hurt yourself while using it. We also like the single piston lift pump, which allows you to raise the jack to the desired height very quickly. At number 3. Arcan ALJ3T Aluminum Floor Jack. For those who spend a lot of time doing mechanical work, you may want to consider purchasing the Arcan ALJ3T Aluminum Floor Jack. It is a bit more expensive than the others we reviewed. However, it comes with many great features that make the price worth it in some situations. It is designed out of aircraft-grade aluminum, which is durable and lightweight. It is much lighter than most other floor jacks, making it much easier to move around. The dual pump pistons allow you to raise cars very quickly, and the strong arm increases the machine's strength and durability. You can expect this jack to last you quite a long time. The saddle is made out of rubber, which helps protect your car. Plus, the handle has a foam bumper on it as well. The side mount handle allows you to position the machine more easily. We like the 2-piece handle as well, which makes it easier to store the jack away when you aren't using it. And your jack is likely going to spend a decent amount of time in storage. This isn't a machine most people are using 24/7. At number 4. Arcan Low Profile Steel Floor Jacks. At first glance, the Arcan Low Profile Steel Floor Jack looks quite good. It comes with a dual pump piston, allowing you to raise your vehicle much faster. It also has a low-profile frame for secure storage. We also found that it worked nicely for vehicles that were lower to the ground than most. It is made out of steel like most jacks, which is a durable material. The saddle is made of rubber to protect your car from wear and tear. Surprisingly, this is a decently rare feature and one that we particularly liked. It has bypass valves to prevent it from being overloaded and a 2-piece handle for storage purposes. However, after some use, it isn't hard to tell that the rubber saddle is quite soft. It can begin to rub off very quickly, which makes us question the overall lifespan of this jack. We don't expect it to last long. The bar tends to get stuck a bit during releases as well, so turning the valve off takes a specific touch. This may be difficult for beginners to figure out. Furthermore, this was a bit heavier than we would have liked. It takes some work to move it around. At number 5. HeinWerner Hydraulic Floor Jack. The HeinWerner Hydraulic Floor Jack is made in the USA, so we'd expect the quality to be a bit better than most. However, this sadly does not appear to be the case. It is made out of cast iron, which is extremely heavy. This isn't the wrong material to use, but it isn't one of our favorites either. Steel and aluminum tend to work much better. Despite this, there were a few useful features we noticed right away. The side plates are flagged, which provides some stability, and the frame is wide for the same reason. We did like the U-shaped joint for precise load control as well. However, the cons began to outweigh the pros quite easily. This pump seems not to work more than it does. Defective parts are widespread and the odds of you getting a jack that just doesn't work is high. For this reason, we just couldn't recommend it any further up in the list. Plus, it is quite expensive as well. The value just isn't there. At number 6. Performance Tool 2.5-ton Capacity Floor Jack. At first, the low price of the Performance Tool 2.5-ton Capacity Floor Jack piqued our interest. However, once again, you're getting what you pay for. The capacity of this floor jack is only 2.5 tons. That is far lower than most of the other jacks we reviewed. Our number 1 pick even has a capacity of 3.5 tons, far higher than this one's capacity. That alone set off some red flags and let us know that this jack likely wasn't very high quality. As we dug deeper, we found a few other problems as well. It is very sensitive to lowering, which can be dangerous. There are some reports of injury because of this defect. The handle also slips easily out of place while you are raising the car. That isn't helpful one bit. Also, to open the relief valve, you have to use a screwdriver. We have no idea who thought this was a good idea, but it just isn't. Despite all this, there were a few things we liked. The swivel casters make positioning easy, and the frame is made out of steel. The bypass valve is a reliable safety feature as well, as it prevents the machine from overloading. At number 7. ProLift F767 Low Profile Floor Jack. The ProLift F767 Low Profile Floor Jack landed at the bottom of our list for a couple of different reasons. Firstly, it can only hold 2 tons of weight. This is the lowest capacity on this list. This will allow you to lift most medium-sized cars, but anything more significant than that, and you might run into a problem. For instance, most pickup trucks weigh just under 2 tons. A Ford F-150 weighs more than 2 tons, putting it out of this jack's range. The hydraulic system on this lift also seems poorly put together. It is not very durable at all, so don't expect it to last a very long time. It is not a reliable lift by any means. There are also many reports of this lift arriving broken or in pieces, with all the pieces not even there. That is a significant reason why this lift is so low on our list. This jack isn't extremely cheap either. It costs less than some higher-end options, but it is not the cheapest jack on this list. If you're looking to save money, this is not the way to do it.